All kids need is a little help, a little hope, and somebody who believes in them. Ask not what your teammates can do for you. Ask what you can do for your teammates. Just celebrate the life you had, not the life you could have had. My diet is mostly chicken and fish. I make sure I get a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruit. I am a big fruit man. I am a vegetable man anyway. And I also get a lot of rest. That's the key. I may be up early, but I'm in bed early too. If somebody says no to you, or if you get cut, Michael Jordan was cut his first year, but he came back and he was the best ever. That is what you have to have. The attitude that I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to work hard to get better and better. When you face a crisis, you know who your true friends are. Life doesn't stop because something happens to you. I'm not cured, but the HIV is asleep deep in my body. I'm the one who will take chances, not worry about the backlash. I motivate others by making sure that they understand to go after their dreams and don't let anyone tell you you can't. If you are motivated enough and put the work in, that you can achieve anything in life that you set your mind to. If you're a competitive person, that stays with you. You don't stop. You always look over your shoulder. Everyone thought I was going to die like a year later. They didn't know. So I helped educate sports, and then the world, that a man living with HIV can play basketball. He's not going to give it to anybody by playing basketball. As an athlete, I understood the value of my health insurance. I knew that in my profession, injuries were common and could happen at any time. I thank him every chance I get, on my knees praying. My father is my idol, so I always did everything like him. He used to work 2 jobs and still come home happy every night. Manhood is taking care of your family and being able to bless other people. Not yourself, but whether you can bless other people. To me, everything is wonderful. Life is wonderful. I love putting people to work of color. I tell you, it's funny because the only time I think about HIV is when I have to take my medicine twice a day. I respect women to the utmost. I like things going on in my life. I don't want to be on a beach somewhere just relaxing. I'm at peace with myself. The main thing is not letting people dictate what I do or what I am. I look 3 to 5 years ahead, not 10 years behind. The real story is that I had unprotected sex. That's easy. My father was a great example of a strong and good man and Christian man, and my mother taught all my 6 sisters how to be young ladies and mothers and how to take care of your family. And so I think they still are, great examples for all of us, to their kids and to the world, too. I'm far from being a homosexual. The important thing is this: just because I'm doing well doesn't mean that they're going to do well if they get HIV. A lot of people have died since I have announced. This disease is not going anywhere. I have to tell you, I'm proudest of my life off the court. There will always be great basketball players who bounce that little round ball, but my proudest moments are affecting people's lives, affecting change, being a role model in the community. I met wonderful people playing in the NBA. Whether it is the officials, the scorekeepers, all the people who work for the NBA, not just for the Lakers, but I'm talking about just for the league itself. The audience likes their emotions to be touched. They want to laugh and cry and feel good. The gay community has taken care of their issues and problems in terms of HIV, AIDS. They have done an incredible job. We as heterosexuals need to learn from the gay community because they have rallied together. They have sent a lot of information out there. They go get tested. No one plans to get sick or hurt, I certainly didn't, but most people will need medical care at some point in their lives. I like to take walks in the park by myself, where no one can bother me and I can think. A lot of black guys always ask me, did Larry Bird really play that good? I said, Larry Bird is so good it's frightening. Young people want you to be real with them. I do not have bad days. I don't wake up in the morning and think that I'm going to get AIDS. I don't dream bad dreams about it. If I did, I'd be giving in to the negativity. People don't stop eating, and they don't stop drinking coffee. I make sure I get a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruit. I am a big fruit man. I am a vegetable man, anyway. I am and will always be a Laker for life. I tell people to look at me and understand that everybody first told me that I couldn't be a 6'9" point guard, and I proved them wrong. Then they told me I couldn't be a businessman and make money in urban America, and I proved them wrong. And they thought I couldn't win all these championships, and I proved them wrong there as well. The first year was hard for me to deal with. The second year was a little bit easier, but still difficult. It took me 5 years to get it out of me. It was a difficult moment, a difficult time. I've always been a leader my whole life. I've always led. I didn't know how to do anything else. I'm a businessman, and what I know is numbers and business. Research your idea, see if there's a demand. A lot of people have great ideas, but they don't know if there's a need for it. You also have to research your competition. Magic is who I am on the basketball court. Irvin is who I am. Every kid, every minority kid can be so successful if they focus on their education. It's a burden trying to keep a secret. It's hard. It probably takes more out of you trying to hold it and keep it than it does for you to really let it out. I don't care who is attacking my son. I still support him. I still love him. My first and only experience in baseball, the coach signed me up. He didn't tell me there's a thing called the curveball. I didn't know that. So the ball's coming at me and I start backing out, and then it broke inside. And the umpire says, strike one. And I'm saying, how is that a strike? It almost hit me. Magic is crazy. He is that crazy wild guy on the basketball court that is very intense and very serious. He is the guy who lives and eats and breathes basketball. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.